Good afternoon, Chairperson of the committee. My name is Joseph Dantomer, and I am for the bill. As a legal immigrant who came into this country 9 years ago, to one of the greatest countries in the world, I suppose this bill because when you come into the United States, there are laws in this country, and there are many procedures, many processes for you to follow to become a legal resident in the United States. Yes, there are costs that goes with it, but if you want to live in a country like they say, if you go to Rome, you'll be like the Romans. As someone who is a business person, and I've been firsthand, actually seeing firsthand what it costs me to go through as a business person, being robbed by an illegal immigrant. I'm here to support the bill. In 2017, the year after I came to the United States, at that time I was living in an apartment in St. Francis. My car was broken into, and valuables was taken out of that car. When I called the St. Francis Police Department, they came in, and through the cameras, they were able to identify the gentleman who was an illegal immigrant and has gone multiple times, has gone into jail multiple times and released. And there was nothing I could do about it. All I was told was, call your insurance. And at that time, insurance was very expensive, and I had to go through a lot of process. Fast forward 2 years ago, I'm into real estate. I was fixing an apartment, took my family out to Florida for a vacation. When I came back in Milwaukee, the same thing. My house was bubbled into that I was fixing, and value was over $120,000 was stolen. The same thing, there was a camera, and the person was identified. Again, he's an illegal immigrant, and they couldn't trace him or couldn't get him. A few years later, I was working with someone I was told he was arrested in Colorado. This bill is not something we're supposed to sit down and talk about in the legislature. As a father, as a husband, it is my sole duty to protect my family, to protect my children from people who are going to harm me. I came into this country because I wanted a better life. I came into this country because I want to follow the rules, and I believe that if this bill is set up, every single person out there is safe. When you come into the United States legally, and you are a legal alien, you have an ID card that is given to you from the driver's department. And if you have an alien number and you're approved, your ID card matches how many months or how many years you are legally supposed to be in the country. So for example, my A number expires in 3 years. It means my ID card is going to match that I'm going to be here for 3 years, which is extendable until I get my green card. A simple showing of ID card will show that you are legally in the United States, and that's it. It's as simple as that. There is no nitty-gritty, there is nothing hidden. It's a very straight process, and I don't see why we're actually discussing this in the legislature. You just show your ID card. If you have a valid ID card, it means you're living here legally. So I am for this bill to move forward. I want my environment to be safe. I want my children to be safe, and that is why I'm here today. I'll take any questions.
Thank you, Doctor. Appreciate it.
Seeing no question, or question by Representative Beck. You have a question this time?
Yes, I do, Mr. Chairman. I'm so glad to be back on your committee after 10 years with you. Can I ask you a question? How long did it take you to become a legal immigrant?
When I came to the United States, I came here 16 December 2016. I filed within the time frame, May 22nd. By December 7th of 2018, I was legal in the United States.
So it wasn't that big of a time.
It wasn't.
I was just wondering. I want to thank you for your statement because I have a large migrant worker population in my district, and exactly what you said is what they're telling me how they came here and everything, and so I appreciate your statement. Sorry, Mr. Chairman, I was questioning.
Doctor, insurance still is expensive. So. It was expensive a couple of years ago, it's still expensive. thank you very much for your testimony. Next up,